Good Tuesday. Hopefully for you. I was super sleepy yesterday, and then I streamed for 6 hours. I'm super sleepy now, but I won't stream for 6 hours. I'm gonna go and kill myself soon. I'm gonna go to bed soon. But before that, I wanted to do at least some stuff here. So let's see how far I can get. I've been slowly uploading shit on my... I've been uploading the VODs from Twitch onto my YouTube. It's a slow process, but I'm more than halfway done. Also, I want to say that compared to yesterday, Twitch says the bitrate is excellent right now for our stream. Nothing changed. Literally nothing changed. Oof. So let's draw some Pegasus. I might actually skip the initial picture. He says as he immediately starts drawing it. Well, I'm gonna have to find it first is the problem, because I'm not exactly sure or set on what I should do here for this. So there's some bucket. Might be already too big. We discussed yesterday how I want to maybe connect the previous scene to this scene by having a similar camera angle. I'm not sure that's going to work at all. Like it's almost a jump cut. EP, like I said. No, I think I was right. I was right to draw it this way. I don't think it makes much sense to actually have the camera be this pulled out. Maybe actually what I wanted to avoid, which is drawing too much environment, would actually have been easier to do. Yeah, if I survive this stream awake, that's going to be a miracle. But maybe I'll end the stream on, before I fall over and fall asleep. Mopping. Maybe I should have picked a more fun pose, more fun silhouette for this. Let's try, I guess. that you should not be struggling with shit like this. Wait, shit, I just remembered that I had an idea for something when I was playing Tetris on the toilet. So I'm gonna actually have to type out something in my idea Google Doc. Wait, it's not a Google Doc, it's a Google Keep. So what is it? I got it. I typed the idea down. So that's going to be sick to draw. Ugh, but now I have to do this. Dude, I really am quite tired. But listen, I'm gonna try and do this for an hour or more, and then I will just fall away. Fall right out of my chair. Sleep on the floor. This is how you mop, right? Yeah, this is definitely a better pose. Chest. You kind of get a hunch over the actual mop handle. sleepy. You know what? Yeah, I think my gain is a little too high. How is this? I mean, now I feel it's too quiet. That's fine. And who knows how bodies work? There you go. No, it doesn't look like much, but it's better. Yeah, that's how it's gonna. Pants, right? Actually, pants here. He just needs to be. Was it mopping the floor? Among the exercise equipment that I said I didn't know we had in the gym. Well, actually, yes, of course. I'm an idiot. The exercise equipment is in the gym, but it's not. But this is a different floor. I forget. I forgot that now that he lives in the gym, he's got more responsibilities, and therefore he's wiping the floor on the floors that are, somewhere else. So yeah, this is not the boxing zone. This is the normal fit center place. So it should be slightly fancier, actually. Not by much. It should still be, still have its industrial aesthetics, but there is actual exercise equipment now. Good. I mean, maybe I'm not as sleepy as I thought. It only took me like 3 days to realize. Nice. Some haphazard perspective. Drive. Yeah. Yahoo! And so on. Oh, am I doing all of that in one layer? Yep. That's gonna be a problem later. Well, I'm actually already doing. Dude, I don't know what exercise equipment looks like. And I know you got like a bench here, and that's sitting on like foam pads, right? Right. Isn't that right? Here's the thing, I can actually see myself enjoy to draw this, but when I panic and when I'm unsure about what I need to draw, I can't enjoy it. I can't actually draw and vibe. So to speak. But it's going to be fine. I wonder if From Software is going to look at their success with Night Rain and the newly reinvigorated extraction shooter genre. And they're gonna announce yet another project. Holy shit, sorry, I am sleepy still. And they're gonna announce yet another project, and it's going to be an extraction roll around video game. What is it called? Roll slop? Dodge roll slop? That's how they should call it. They should call it extraction dodge roller. And yeah, and these are definitely the... Oh, you would have like... What do you call it? Holy shit. What do you call it? It's the conveyor belt running machines. There's literally a fucking word for this for sure. No? Yeah, I'm just gonna zoom the camera out even further. And you know what? These pillars. I wanted those pillars, but now that I see that they're actually in the way of me potentially just drawing way more exercise equipment. Dude, don't you find it exciting to see that it's been 20 minutes and I haven't even drawn the first panel yet? And I'm only basically blocking shit out, and I'm gonna have to come back and actually pencil it later. Because the thing that I'm doing right now isn't actually really doing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move this here. I feel like typically these running machines are oriented towards the window, so I think I should actually show the window. Oh boy. Does that make sense? Yeah, definitely not. Definitely isn't. This definitely is not good. Like, he is, like... I love how I'm still doing this in one layer. That's smart. Whew. Anyway, more exercise machines. And weights, right? You have mirrors, you have windows. You got all sorts of garbage suddenly. Stuff that was not present in the boxing gym. I need to say wacht here. And like suggest some reflected surface. Okay, this doesn't look significantly better than the layout drawings. But it is. But it is, trust me. Okay, now here comes a phone call. Maybe I made that panel too small. In fact, I know I did. I'm a dummy. Because, like, look at this. You don't have a reason to make that panel that big. The one on the right. Yeah, right. I'm just gonna draw this first. Just a little easy drawing. Potentially, anyway. Is he still beat up? You know what? Wait, let me just go back. Yeah, this makes it... I hate the fucking last panel. This needs to be Tolly after all. And these just have to be dancers. And we just fade out, basically. First day is a success. We go boom, 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 There's light from here. This doesn't fully. No, I'm gonna make sure it works in the final. So why I just changed this was, when you look at this looks like it should lead to something. Like, this does not look like the end of scene. This looks like something is about to happen, like he's looking for someone, and he's not looking for someone. He's just chilling, and people are just dancing. And that's how the day ends. The first shift, huge success. And then this still is fine. That first panel that I drew here. He needs to have some mixed feelings in his face, right? Or in his expression. Doesn't say. There is nothing. So, only thanks to me having read the script, is the way I remember it. Because maybe I didn't read the newest versions. But the script, as I read it 2 years ago, or a year ago, but maybe 2 years ago, would have probably benefited from me drawing this, or the story would have probably benefited from me drawing this a little more mixed than just boredom or indifference or like extreme worry. It'd probably be like this. This is how you would take calls. You move your head. You don't always just move your hand to your head when you're picking up a phone. You don't just go, my telephone is ringing. I'm grabbing it from my pocket, and I'm not even looking at my pocket. I'm looking at the display now with my head still, with my posture still being completely firm. With my thumb, I slide or just tap the green button to pick up the phone and place it to my ear. No, you usually go, huh? What's this? Huh? And then you go, huh? You're like, the head and the arms are communicating. It's never like the posture. Body likes to take the easiest path to whatever action it wants to do. And being super stiff as a board is mechanical and inefficient. Which is to say that I need to tilt his head a little bit, like fucking whatever. That's some comic book acting 101. I may still fuck up the drawing and need to redo it a bunch of times, but my mind and heart is at the right place. I'm already having doubts. What am I fucking... How am I... Nose. Draw a nose. That's not his nose. Fuck me. Just fucking draw the entire shape of the face. Chin. Jaw. Neck. Neck muscles. I need to squish this bitch a little bit. Something like this would also be beneficial. Anyway, nose. True. Not satisfied with this. Yes, it is a little smelling the fart kind of a facial expression. But crucially, it isn't one of the other ones that I said that I don't want it to be. I might even... I mean, I know I didn't draw the hand yet, but... And I think I wanted to cover his face. Or I wanted it to go over his face. The phone, I mean. It. If I can explain. Okay, so the nose is, I think, the biggest problem here. I thought I had a... Here. Oh, let's see if I remember how to draw a ham. How does a man hold a telephone? I'm the man. I'm holding a telephone. This is technically a reference. This is gonna be a struggle, isn't it? Comics, baby. Comics, baby. So the biggest trouble I always have is it's not just about the hand. It's about also putting your arm out and then you pull it back. And that's fine. But then you basically have like a pistol by your ear. But instead of pistol, you put your phone in there. So that's my top 10 useful tricks to how to hold a phone. And like, you do actually wrap your fingies around the device. I mean, you can also like do it like this. Do. I mean, additionally, I will need to do this. But it goes like this over. And like the last knuckle of your finger does this. The first one is usually supporting the weight. It's not wrapping around. So is the thumb. That's like not touching the display, but it's also helping support the weight, but from the it's keeping it up from below, basically. And this is the counter force. And sometimes the pinky is the one that has nothing to do. So that's going to be something fun to redraw over and over a bajillion times until it looks right. Just as long as his eyes are actually visible. So we might spend the next 15 minutes of this stream just trying to get that right. I'm not gonna ink it, but I can like pre-ink it. Do I hate this brush? I don't, I guess I like it. But I can't wait to not use it for other things in the future. I also want to get the proportions between the length of the thumb and the length of this finger as correct as you can. Like where does this... It's a little tough. This is a little tough. This might still end up looking bad, bro. The index finger doesn't really have as prominent tendons as the next two fingers, and then the last one is also not is isn't poking out as strongly as these two. Right, like, so you see how I tried to ink this and I know that it looks bad? That's what I meant when I said that I'm gonna spend the next 50 minutes trying to draw this. And even then, I feel like the back could be more back. Which I think does align with the rest of the hand and the arm. Maybe not as much, but definitely somewhat. Somebody once told me. I'm not actually even sure what kind of hair is growing on his head. I thought it was spiky and that it has potential to be pointed up from his scalp. Scalp? Maybe this is okay. Something I still haven't figured out what to do is what to do on this part of the hair. Definitely put too much lip on him. What if the hand I drew is too big? The ham. Thumb. Knuckle. Knuckle. Meat. Arm. meat, knuckle, pinky. Meat, knuckle, index finger, knuckles. I did not used to draw knuckles, and now I do. I saw that somewhere. I saw it just everywhere, I think. Where's hands? Where's some good hands? Some good hands. Preferably not gloved hands. He has some knuckles, but this makes it feel like he has 4 knuckles, which is 25% too many. No, it's just good. Yeah, it's just good. But again, like having that middle finger knuckle and tendon as a guide is more than enough. It is a tendon, right? But what else would that be? Otomo does have some pretty ugly hands. But I definitely used to draw very smooth hands, and I grew out of it. So should you. I mean, it would be nice if I could hit it smoothly. Can we draw this down? Definitely just gonna black out this phone and do some like light scratches on it. I just haven't really been. Oh fuck! If I do this, am I gonna? Yeah, I'm gonna have to delete some of this. Delete. I keep saying delete. Erase. Erase. Erasure. Always. I'm gonna be with you. There's some shitty little single camera on this old Android phone. Well, I'm not sure that I actually drew the thing I wanted to draw well. I feel like I had a lot of shit to say about how you do this, and then I fucked it up anyway. What is this? Where's the fucking everything, actually? Would you personally make this a little thinner? The thumb, I mean. I wonder what it is that I'm hating about this right now. I love that this has been an hour. This is the second panel, like I fucking said. It's gonna take me 15 minutes to try and pencil this. Flip. It looks kind of good. Has little weirdly protruded lips. Better. Just kind of just draw them up here. Sick. We did it. You and I. Congratulations. It's been an hour, but I really hoped that I was gonna at least finish this page. Come on. How did I not? Come on. Oh, baby. Still EP, in case you're asking. You do it like this, right? When you're lettering something that isn't literally somebody's speech. This is the most dead my stream's probably ever been. That's fantastic. Right. You draw a man turning around with a mop in his hand. Just like this. I hope it's clear that it's his phone and that somebody didn't forget it there. It's like, oh, this telephone is ringing. I'm just gonna pick it up. It should probably be. I think it may not be clear, but I don't think it's going to fully confuse anybody. And the people who are going to be confused are quickly going to move on. Right. Telephone in the foreground saying, pick me up, idiot. What kind of ringtone we got, and how can we draw it? That's gonna be interesting. Interesting is probably it's probably an overstatement, but you know. Right, don't forget to do the controls. Don't forget that this is still the era of phones with buttons and phone jacks. Headphone jacks. What the fuck? Phone jacks? Phone jack horseman. This is my favorite animated TV show for adults. Would it be here? I don't know. It would definitely be thick. Not as thick though. It's definitely thicker. Love it. Oof, I really am trying hard to just at least finish this. I'm definitely gonna have to research old old Android UI for incoming call. It's not something I can draw right now. I don't like this pose. Fuck me. Right, this makes more sense. Him turning around. Shoulder. Baccarino. Acerino. Shoulder. Ham. Better. Not great, but better. Baby steps. Just making incremental amounts of progress on these panels until something looks good or believable or both. Okay, something in the background, right? Maybe the windows as well, finally. Maybe I could also draw his fucking phone on here. That's what that's going to symbolize. Phone. And then we go brr, brr. And just like some neater shit. Compared to how it looks downstairs in the boxing gym. There you go. Beep, beep, beep. Next panel. Maybe I do really want it to be offsetted. I'll have to think about it harder when we're actually drawing the inks for this, but having this little gap here instead of going straight into this, to me feels better. To me, it feels better at this point. Though I understand that it's not amazing. I can admit that. The perspective on the panel with the phone ringing is garbage. Will this make it look better? Actually, I'm not sure. It prints this large-ish. Yeah. So I guess that's how I'm gonna approach it. Oh yeah, I wanted to draw sad Keanu here. Pants, ass. Like, I don't know what kind of devices you got on here. I'm gonna fucking literally type into Google gym equipment and draw the 7th image I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is... No, not this. Okay, the next one. Oh wait, there's a bunch of pictures here. It's a YouTube thumbnail, but there has a bunch of shit. Okay, if he's sitting on it, then it's probably... Hey, what does the script say? What does the script say? I mean, I like this. So big and... It would be more like this. Him sitting on the edge, on the outside, on the face. Well, would it be... You know what? It's fine. No, wait, that's the ass part. Some of these constructions are so bizarre. You might say, "I just go to the gym and get into shape, you idiot." And to that I'll say, no one alive, whoa, needs to see me sweaty. If I can sweat at home without having to purchase any equipment, that would be ideal. No need to fucking punish other people for the way I ended up being shaped. Yeah, now I don't know what these are for, or rather why they are here. It is holders, and the bar is above him right now. Okay. And then there's a mirror right behind in this particular situation. 100% sure that that I want it to be looking like this. Have we hit the... Okay, I said that this is where the horizon is, I guess. So this would go here. And other equipment can now adhere to this. Audio, visual, sound. You're already losing me. I haven't listened to this album ever before, and you're already introducing doubt into my mind. Okay, there's a fucking rack with kettlebells right next to them. Or, I mean, I guess it's kettlebells. Who fucking knows what the fuck these weird shapes are? I'm gonna have to... I did download it. No. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes. I did. What the heck? Wait. Okay. Just start the actual fucking album. What are these? The album. Yes, please give me the album. This is cute. Man. Sir, could you fucking let her just do the music? Shut the fuck up. But like, I don't know what I'm gonna put here. Could there be? I don't know. It's just a vague ass machine, or a cupboard locker or something. My thing fucking crashed because I clicked on it. It sure did. I would have stopped streaming. A weaker man would have stopped. We're back. If he's cleaning up, then it's probably late. Oh yeah, let's get us some more machines. Oh yeah, those super scuff fucking looking machines where you have to. Oh, you know what? No, let's just fucking do whatever this is. I'm just gonna draw this thing because it's simple. Yep. That's right. What else you got? Oh no, actually what I'm trying to say is what kind of shit do they line up around the walls of the room? I mean, like, yeah, dude, just there's a bajillion weird dumbbells. There's rows and rows. I think that's the way to go, actually. To not have any doubt about. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think anybody's going to understand that we're not in the boxing gym. We're gonna be thinking that it's the exact same space. To be fair, like, the boxers probably also use this, right? Not during the boxing training, but like on off days. Like you box and then you go here. Dude, I really don't want to be. I know why mirrors are in these. I just don't want to draw that. You got mirrors in the gym because you want to be checking your form so that you're not doing something inefficient, wrong, or straight up about to hurt yourself. That's how I understand it. Oh yeah, the photo now. The photo is on a phone screen, which is why I chose to have this panel be so large. That's fucked up though, by the way. There's no way. Isn't this a little too skewed? And then you get a thumb around there, maybe? And then you get another finger from the other side. Ooh, AP. AP man. Gym stuff, gym stuff, gym stuff. Comics, baby. Oh, nice. Right, Automod held a message for using Prime Log. Expired, not posted to chat. That's awesome. Thank you, Automod. Twist my body like the exorcist. That's romantic. Oh, dick bullet. Fuck. Piss. Shit. Can't wait to go to bed. In about 20 minutes. Right. Is this rapper extremely young? How old was Foxy Brown when this came in? This sounds like a kid. Kid that's trying to sound tougher. So, is that a selfie? I'm trying to figure out, is this a selfie? Is the thing that I'm supposed to draw right now a selfie? Or is the thing I'm supposed to draw right now a photo taken by somebody else? I suppose it could be taken by somebody else. We'll see. But it being a selfie would have helped me. Right now, I think it would be better. Wait, let me see. Nah, I'm keeping it over here. Merry Christmas. Dude, I'm so bad at art. I'm just garbage. Garbage. in this comic, 3 times people are going to be looking at a photo in their hand. It's a head. But I already know that if I flip it horizontally, it's gonna look fine. It looks fine. What the hell? Holy shit. Not much longer. Only this panel. And then another one. Is this a skit? I'm skipping skits. You can't make me listen to this shit. Yep. I know it's cringe behavior to be fucking skipping parts of the album. But that's not what I signed up for. Maybe next time. He looks like 3 times younger than he's supposed to. And no, I'm not convinced that this helped. Maybe it did slightly, but probably not for real. Why do we have... Why do I, after having drawn over 100 pages, have a description of the main character's body written down in the script? I know. No shirt. Well-toned body. I drew it. You know what I mean? I still think that a selfie would look better, but, you know, I'm already drawing this. And yeah, they still definitely barely fit in there. But again, it's gonna print this large. Yeah. Even larger. Slightly. It is big. Even bigger. So it's probably gonna be fine. Yeah, okay, so one last panel and then I'm gone. Wait, how do I draw the... Is the bus from the front? Probably better. Last panel. Which looks like this. Yep, I deleted it. You saw that, right? It's this, but closer. That's it. I always feel like it'll be ideal to just stop streaming before I'm even done with this panel. But I'm gone. I'm gone. Alright, nobody showed up. So, if anybody's watching the VOD, know that we've been listening to Il Nana by Foxy Brown and Donna Summer. I'm gonna play us out with Into Free again, and I'll be back to stream some comics tomorrow. But goodbye for now.